Alright folks, welcome to episode 13 of the Mr. Aaron Kinder Kingdom Extravaganza Spectacular Show. Let's go check out another habitat to kind of do our episode in with our magical chair. No, this isn't the place either. What? No. This is not the place either. This isn't the right spot either. Let's check it out. Well, anywho, this is not where I want to be, but it is Flamingo Flannel Friday. This'll do. Hey there folks, welcome to episode 13 of the Mr. Aaron Kinder Kingdom Extravaganza Spectacular Show. Alright, so a little quick note to the adults and the parents that are fans of the show. So about a year ago, the staff of Sacred Heart went to a little National Catholic Educators Association in Chicago. It was just a convention of sorts that had different seminars. A lot of them were great, a lot of fun staff and team building, but there's one seminar that really stuck out to me. The guy's name was Mike. Unfortunately I don't remember his last name, but he had like a nickname that was like the Motivation Cajun, or the Cajun of Motivation. He was from Louisiana, super duper cool dude, super high energy, but his seminar was on just filling your bucket, filling our buckets, right, filling ourselves up, like actual self-care here, by accomplishing 5 things while doing a mini sabbatical of sorts. And so the mini sabbatical that he encouraged everybody to try and do almost once a week was to fill yourself up with something that it was food and drink, something that just like you really like to eat and something that you really like to drink, something visually stimulating, something to watch on the TV or to watch outside, whether it's like people watching or stuff in nature. Something to listen to, same thing like going outside for nature, or music you really like to listen to, a hobby that you like doing, might be walking, working out, whatever that is, and then to fill yourself up spiritually, okay? And that 5th little pointer is going to be the big one. That's going to be kind of the glue to everything. Now, again, this mini sabbatical is going to look different for a lot of us, but it's so important that we take care of ourselves. Remember that we're in this quarantine as well, and if we want to, especially help our kids out, our students out, we got to make sure that we're being taken care of, and that might have to be us taking care of us. And it's not selfish. It is not selfish to take care of yourself, okay? Because we want to be overflowing. We want our bucket to overflow if we want to really truly be able to give to others effectively, okay? And time, either we're in a position where we have a lot of time or we don't have that much time here, okay? But it's still important to make sure we're prioritizing ourselves as well. And again, it's not selfish. It really is not selfish to take care of yourself here, okay? If that means, if you're in the position of not having a lot of time, because maybe your kids are running you up a wall, please, a lot of you have my number or my contact information. Call me and I will socially distance babysit for you. Here's the thing, I'm going to toss some like packets of beef jerky and probably some tins of sardine, maybe a little Gatorade here and there. Okay, but seriously though, like, we're in this together. Let's stay committed, keep striving for that greatness, being these awesome examples to our youth here, okay? So, let's get to the show. Alright folks, let us continue in prayer. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Dear Lord Jesus, we just thank you for you.
for your peace and for your comfort. Help us to always turn to you in our times of need, and always thank you when things are going well. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, so we're going to take a look at our little devotion here. Hopefully my hair's not too crazy. All right. So for this beautiful Flex Flamingo Flannel Friday, April 24th, we have walking the dog. How many of you at home have a dog that you get to help take care of? All right, awesome. Toby's dad asked Toby to take the dog for a walk. Toby didn't really want to because he was watching television. But he did what his dad asked, and Toby's dad was super duper happy about it. But so is God. God was very pleased when Toby listened to his dad. God wants us to always listen to our dad and our mom, to our parents, right? So when your mom or your dad asks you to do something, what should you do? You should do it. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. All right. So this is going to take us to Exodus chapter 20, verse 12. Exodus 20, 12. Right? Yeah. There's a dog here barking as well. Oh, not here, but yeah, right there. All right. Ooh, this is about the 10 Commandments. All right, but verse 12 it says, "Honor your father and your mother, that you may have a long life in the land which the Lord your God has given you." So you need to honor your mom and your dad. Okay, it means you gotta listen to them, kids. All right, so your challenge for this Bible study is going to be super duper simple, but maybe not easy. It's just to listen to your parents. Hopefully that's something you're always doing anyways. Hey, and I can tell you, it's not easy to listen to your parents, but guess what? They may be tough on you because they love you. And the same goes with God. He gave us these commandments, and the faith, I guess, gives us quote-unquote rules for a reason. It's to protect us and to guide us to greatness, okay? Right? They're meant, those commandments are meant for us to hold ourselves to a higher standard, and this might be above you kids, but it's to encourage us and to help make us be better people and to become the greatest version of ourselves, okay? So, your challenge at home, yes, is listen to your parents, but let's have a discussion on 3 ways that you can achieve greatness. What are 3 things you can do to become a greater version of yourself? Just 3 things. So talk to your parents about that as well, and any other family members too, to help you with that challenge. Also, I would love to see some sweet illustrations of those as well. I know we've kind of done this in the past before, but it's important to come back to it again, because greatness is something that just never stops. It really never stops. It's something we need to keep striving for, okay? So I want you to discuss 3 things that's going to help you to become a greater version of yourself, but also to try and draw a picture with those 3 things as well. Okay? 2 thumbs up. Nice job, self. All right, we've got our flag out here for a Pledge of Allegiance. Right hand over your heart, please. We've got our flag right there. Right hand over our heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, so we're going to look at Eric Carle's Animals, one last day. Woo, that's okay. This is a great book. Eric Carle is a phenomenal artist too. Okay, so we're going to check this out. I think we've read this one already, but that's okay. Every insect, ant, fly, or bee is divided into 3. 1 head, 1 chest, 1 stomach part. Some have brains, all have a heart. Insects do not have bones or noses, but with feelers they can smell dinner half a mile away. Can your nose do that? Right now we're gonna pause here, just literally try and smell something. I smell a 2012 Toyota Prius. Also, you'd be in a fix with all those legs to manage. 6. So here is the bug. The ant. No, here's the thing, folks. I'm gonna be looking for some buggies, some insects for my grass habitat. And the bug I want to find the most is the worm, especially because their scat is awesome for the soil. But I might try and find some ants, some 6-legged creatures as well. Okay. So the ant. The ant is knowing and wise, but he doesn't know enough to take a vacation. Crickets. We cannot say that crickets sing, since all they do is twang a thing with a wing. Especially when the wind is still, they orchestrate a sun on a sunlit hill. And in the evening blue above, they weave the stars and moon with love. They peacefully they chirp all night, remembering the delight. B, I'm expecting you, was saying yesterday to somebody you know that you were due. The frogs got home last week and settled and are at work. Birds mostly back, the clover warm and thick. You'll get my letter by the 17th reply, or better, be with me, yours, the fly. Look at these buggies. On the caterpillar. Is a caterpillar ticklish? Well, it's always my belief that he giggles as he wiggles across a hairy leaf. So there's all these fun buggies that we'll be looking for during science. Just remember, those bugs and insects add that extra flavor to helping our plants grow. Ooh, we might see some of these animals in the other habitat we'll look at too, the woods later. Or again, I guess. The flying squirrel is crazy, though he has no feathers, much less wings. He scampers up into the tallest tree and cries out, "Toot toot, I'm a parachute!" And away off the highest branches he springs, into empty air, spreading every hair. His arms and legs spread wide to the side till he lands with a thump that's almost quiet. Admire it, child, but don't try it. A bird's nest. I know a place in the ivy on a tree where a bird's nest is, and the eggs are 3. The bird is brown, the eggs are blue, twigs are old, but the moss is new. And I go quite near, though I think I should have heard the sound of me watching if I had been a bird. It's got our flying squirrel and our bird. If you can tell, what habitat do you think these animals live in? Yeah, the woods, or the trees specifically, but definitely in the woods. Where are we at? The face of the dragonfly is practically nothing but eyes. Ooh, frog, a discovery. On my frog's smooth green belly there sits no button. Snail upon the wall. Have you got it all? Anything to tell about your shell? Only this, my child. When the wind is wild, when the sun is hot, it's all I've got. Where might you see these animals? What habitat do you think they live in? I mean, all over the place, but definitely by a pond. Alright, this is my last one, but this was my favorite animal as a kid growing up, and still probably one of my favorite animals of all time. Alright, and no, it's not the flamingo. What animal is it? A rhino, a rhinoceros. I often wonder whether the rhinoceros's leather is as bumpy on the inside as it is upon the skin side. I don't really think that. I just think they're super duper cool. The end. welcome to Math Madness. Alright folks, so we have the flannel, we've got the flamingos, and we're going to get the flex here pretty soon. So we're going to work on our recess muscles as always. We're going to chase that pump. Okay, we're going to get after it here folks, get growing. Alright, so what I need you to do here is, if you have to pause the video and go get your weights here, okay? Or something like a water bottle or a milk jug, something where you can do some arm curls with, okay? So if you got to pause the video, go do that. But we're going to jump into this workout here pretty soon. We're going to do some simple flamingo counting by doing some addition and subtraction here, okay? So let's count how many flamingos we have here, folks. This counts as a full flamingo. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have 10 flamingos, okay? So to see how many arm curls we do, we're going to do 10 flamingos and we're going to subtract 3 flamingos. So I'm going to take 3 of these flamingos away. We'll see how many we need to do. If you know the answer, say it right now. So we'll take 3 flamingos away. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so 10 minus 3 equals how many flamingos? Count the flamingos we have. How many flamingos did I show? 7. Kiss your brains. Awesome. We're going to do 7 arm curls here, okay? We got believe and achieve. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. 2 thumbs up saying, nice job, self. Way to go. All right. So we have 10 minus 3 equals 7. But what if we do, we're going to switch it up here. So we have 7 left over, so I'm going to write 7. What if we add 3 to our pile? So we have 7 plus 3. Now we're going to make the number greater by adding 3 to that 7. So we're going to put 3 flamingos back here, okay? So we know this amount right here is 7 flamingos. So we're going to count ahead. So we're at 7. So 7 plus 3 is how much? 10. Kiss your brains. Awesome job. So we'll even double check here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's kind of a mess, but that's okay. It's just kind of how life is sometimes. So we'll do 10 arm curls now here, okay? We got believe and achieve. Here we go, 10 arm curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chase that pump. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 thumbs up. Say nice job, self. All right, so now we're back to 10 here. Do 10 minus 4. We're going to do 10, subtract 4. So we're going to make this group lesser now, smaller. We're going to take away 10 minus 4. So I'm just going to pick any 4 here. I'm going to subtract here. If you know the answer, awesome. Say it out loud real quick here, okay? I'm going to take away 4 of these flamingos. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4. I'm going to subtract them. I'm going to take them away here. Awesome. So how many flamingos do we have left? We have How many did we count just now? 6! Awesome! 10 minus 4 is 6. So grab those weights, and we're going to do 6 arm curls. Whew. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. 2 thumbs up saying, nice job, self. Alright. You ready for the last problem we have here? The very last workout here to chase that pump. To get them recess gains here, folks. Alright, we have 6 flamingos now. Now we're going to add 4. We're going to make the number greater, bigger. We're going to add 4 to this group, this squad, this flock of flamingos, okay? So if we add 4, what's our answer going to be? 6 plus 4 equals, let's check it out. So we're going to add 4 flamingos. So where do you know that this group right here is 6? Ah! That's 6. Now let's count ahead. What comes after 6? If you're counting ahead, 6 plus 4 should equal 10. And we'll double check here just to make sure it is 10. So count with Mr. Aaron. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. So last exercise here, we're going to do 10 more arm curls. But we got to believe and achieve. Here we go. To 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. 2 thumbs up saying, nice job, self. Let's keep her moving and grooving. Squad's here now. Now we can have snack. Let's pray. In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Bless us, our Lord, and these thy gifts, which we're about to receive from thy bounty through Christ our Lord, amen. In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Alright. So, as you can see, that's not an angle. That's okay. It's Father Dave or Father Peter's yelling at me again. Oh, maybe we'll have a special guest for snack. Because today is a treat. We've got some post-workout tuna, some soy sauce. I personally use Bragg liquid aminos. It's got a little bit better of an amino acid profile. I'm gonna get those aminos, you know, that help with recovery. And there they are. After we crush that sick flamingo workout, it's the least that we deserve, right? Alright, go take your snack break. I'm gonna have mine. We'll JD check it out after this break. Oh, protein bar. Who wants that? So you might be saying, why soy sauce? Well, the tuna tastes just fine on its own, in my opinion. But from a professional Gaines Kitchen chef myself, I like to add some soy sauce for that extra delicious salt to have after a workout like that. Nice little burner. Throw a little bit in there. Again, it's got those extra amino acids, which is always great for a muscle recovery. And it just makes the tuna taste less like tuna. Just kind of mix it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna. knack. Just keep her moving and grooving. We got our karate sight work practice right now. It's kind of a wild day today here, okay? So we're gonna do some deep breathing here, okay? We'll do a few, let's do 3 deep breaths before we get to the karate sight words. Breathe in. Remember, blowing out that gas, like carbon dioxide. Breathe in again. Awesome. One last big breath. Awesome. Hey, check it out. We're by my Prius here. It's about the only thing that I'm taller than in life. True story. Anywho, good front position. Right, feet are together, knees are bent. Peace covers war, elbows are up, and hi-ya! But here's the thing, I lost all the words. I think I forgot them. I don't know if they disappeared or something. I know. Alright, they're kind of sloppy here. I don't want the duct tape to ruin the car. Excuse me, the car. Found the words, that's good. So what's going to happen is here, folks, is I'm going to show you the word. We're going to go through words from this week and last week. What? Here's the thing. We got to believe and achieve. And what we're going to do is we'll say it together and we'll do a flamingo balance to it, okay? And then we'll flamingo spell the word. 2 thumbs up. Say nice job, self. We're going to do this here, okay? So the first word is if. So we have if. Okay. Now it's flamingo spelled here. I F. Awesome. Now we have it. Awesome. Let's spell it. I T. Way to go. Next we have in. We have in. Very good. All right, now let's spell it with our flamingos here. I N. Way to go. All right, next word we have is so. All right, now let's spell it out. S. Oh, you're such a bunch of graceful flamingos. Next we have at. There we go. Now it's flamingo spelled here. A T. Good balance. All right. Now we have on. Very good. Now it's flamingo spelling. O N. Very good. There's no need to rush this, folks. We're going to take our time. We have no. Good flamingos there. Now let's spell it. N-O. Way to go. Which kind of gives away the next word, but go. Go. Way to go. Now let's spell it. Got a truck. Hey, you're on the YouTube. All right, go. G-O. And our last word is an. Let's spell it. A-N. Hey, way to go. 2 thumbs up. Say, nice job, self. I mean, that's it for your karate sight work practice, okay? So for your challenge at home here, folks, is going to be tied into the Math Madness Mania Challenge. And I'll send out a video explaining some extra games and some games we've done before to use these sight words with. But for your challenge, though, find all those items that start with M and all those items that start with S in your home and count all of them. Remember, start with the M first, count everything that starts with the letter M, count that amount, remember that number, then go and search like a little scavenger hunt for everything that starts with the letter S, count those up, remember that number, and see which letter beginning sound has the greatest amount. Let's keep her moving and grooving. Hey there folks, welcome to the super duper cool science here. We're going to keep working with our grass habitats here, okay? For a few more days we'll get to some specifics. But what's neat about this grass habitat is what's inside and underneath it here. So this is more of an underground habitat for us to collect some buggies here, okay? Now remember, bugs are going to be those caterpillars, those centipedes, spiders, bees, flies, ants, all those fun things, right? And they're great for the soil and for helping plants to grow nice and strong. But what we want to find really is the worms, because they're great for their scat, as always, to help fertilize the soil here, okay? And add some worm food too, some foliage for them to snack on, so they can make their bug gains, I guess. Anywho, now remember, insects have 6 legs, okay? And so they're great as well, but they're gonna crawl around a lot here. And so if I'm gonna get an insect in my habitat, I'm gonna wanna keep this habitat outside so they can keep roaming, coming back here, leave again. Kinda like my old dog that would just run away and come back. Anywho, I love bugs. I love bugs. I love bugs. So, some of the best places to look for bugs under rocks, and under logs, and in like trees, anything that's decaying, decomposing. So yeah, so if you can get outside, that's great. If not, that is okay as well. All right, folks, do what you're comfortable with, and always have fun with it. Let's try this rock right here. Look at him go. That worm is awesome. Alright, the thing about worm wrangling is you have to be fast, but you have to be careful so you don't accidentally split them in half. Let's look how quickly they go. So dig on top. Dig around carefully. As always, we must respect the Lord's creation as best we can. Look what I found in this awesome habitat. Oh, it got away. Just be careful to not kill any of the bugs either. Alright. All this nice soil. Man, that worm is fast. We add some of this stuff too to our little habitat. Some roots for the bugs to eat. There's a lot of bugs will be our herbivores, and so we don't have to worry about them eating us. Alright, we'll try another rock. Put everything back the way you found it if you can, as best as you can. Here we have kind of like a little worm here. Alright, look what else I found under this rock here. It was a seed that's starting to sprout here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in our grass habitat, see if it sprouts and see what it sprouts into.
yeah, so all cool things, all these cool things we can find in these underground habitats. So explore some underground habitats and let's see what you can find. So for your challenge for science, it's going to be a neat one. Work on this as much as you can. Expand your grass habitat. And the other thing you can work on too is observe a habitat and illustrate it, okay? So you can do it from the comfort of your home, looking through a window here, and watching animals interact in the habitat and illustrate that as well. Or you can go on like a little road trip, a little car ride if you want to as well, and pull up to like a nature preserve or, I don't know, somewhere else like a pond or Planky's Pond or somewhere in town, and illustrate that as well and include the animals that would use that habitat as well, folks. Have fun with it. Don't limit yourself to just crayons and markers. Paint as well if you want to. Again, this is let your creative juices flow, okay? You can go outside, illustrate something in your yard, illustrate something inside your home, illustrate something from watching outside your home. I'm rambling at this point, but yeah, go outside if you can and go illustrate a habitat. Have fun with it. Let's keep her moving and grooving. Challenge Hey, challenge time. So for your challenges here, a little reminder is to, in your Bible study, remember that to have a discussion with your family on 3 ways to become a greater version of yourself, remember? And one of those ways that you can't do that we read about in the Bible was to honor your mom and your dad. You gotta listen to them, and you gotta respect them, and you gotta love them. Capiche? Capiche. Awesome. For your Math Madness Mania, and for your Karate Sight Word Challenge, right, your challenges combined, you gotta go through your house, your home, your habitat, in and around it. If you go outside for this challenge, make sure you tell your parents. But you're going to search for all of anything that starts with the letter M, and search for anything that starts with the letter S. And you're going to count up all those things, right? And to see if the M has a greater amount of things, or see if things that start with the letter S have a greater amount of things. So you count everything that starts with M and everything that starts with S, and see which one has a greater amount, okay? For your super duper cool science challenge, you need to, you're going to be doing some coloring here. So I want you to illustrate a habitat that you can see. So go outside, maybe take, I don't know, a little field trip somewhere. Maybe it's the pond, maybe it's the woods, maybe it's inside your home. I don't know. You're going to illustrate a habitat, okay? If you're not comfortable going outside yet, then that's fine. Just look outside a window and just kind of draw the habitat from there. So you can do a little bit of an art/science project with that as well. And your extra challenge is to present that illustration to your family with a show and tell. So you're going to show and tell what you drew and what you saw, maybe what you heard, maybe something you smelled. I don't know. But have fun with it, seriously. Please, by all means, I enjoy the pictures and the videos you've been sending me. Please keep doing that as well. Also, seriously, like, subscribe, share the videos. You don't have to subscribe, but please like. You don't have to like. Actually, just share it, okay? Seriously, we want to get this message across the board here, okay? I would love to use this as a marketing tool as well. These videos, and this is not coming from a place of vanity and thinking about myself or being selfish. Honestly, would love to see what we do here at Sacred Heart, not just my class, but all the other grades. I would love to see that in more homes, okay? Seriously, it's great stuff. I believe in us. I believe in all of us. I believe in you especially, all right? So we're going to close in prayer, all right? We're going to do our Father, a Hail Mary, and a Glory Be. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread,
and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. All right. Folks, I love you all. I really do. Okay? Stay safe. Stay sane. Stay super duper. Stay spectacular. I love you all. I already said that, but I really do. But I know God loves you so much too. All right. Toodles.